What's up, guys? Triple option here again. 2 NBA videos for Tyler back to back.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? He acts like he's busy, having a house and a pregnant wife or whatever, but
Excuses.
Those are bad excuses. That's my bad.
We're here for the grind.
If I had a wife, I would just neglect her.
You do that with your girlfriend already, so you're halfway there.
That's true.
This week, All-Star recap.
Recap of how to destroy a relationship or NBA All-Star?
No, we're going to do NBA All-Star. Hopefully they've tuned out before you said that crazy shit. Tyler, did you watch any of it?
I watched the 3-point contest to see if my team won.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Wasn't Donovan Mitchell winning at one point?
No.
Oh,
he was bounced in the first round.
That. I was like, dude, we're gonna have to do a stream in the the bathtub.
No, him and Jalen Brunson were out in the first round. They both had the lowest scores.
I was surprised with Brunson, honestly.
And I was Lillard.
He was very cool. It was I didn't see all of the All-Star, all of the 3-point. We'll talk about it in a second. Kaden, what did you watch? Any of it?
I basically just watched highlights because it was tough to watch just because how awful it is. Like, it's legit. It was like, not to sound bad or anything, it was fun after Kobe died because they.
No, that's true. That year was a good.
That was probably the one and only in my 24 years of life where I was like, that was fun to watch, And so, yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Like, I'm gonna Google it actually while you guys keep talking. Like the ratings for it.
It's actually, I can tell you right now, viewership was up 54%.
No.
Really? Wow.
That's why people are even more pissed.
No, it's interesting. I watched The Rising Stars, which I didn't know they did this format. It's the 4 teams, right? And they do the first 2 games are first to 40. Whoever wins those, it's championship game, first to 25.
Isn't that pretty quick?
Yeah, that's why they did it though, because you playing 2 games that night, essentially. No, it was fun to watch actually.
Was it?
Like Team Jalen and Team Tamika. Team Tamika came out hot. They were up by like 10 plus. Jalen just fought back and won it. That team looked good. That was like Chet Williams, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Derek Lively, those guys. The team PAL was the one with like Wembanyama that I thought was going to run away with it.
They got bounced.
The G League team whooped them. 41-36, like that. But the scoreboard didn't really show. Like Wemby's team just did not care.
Yeah.
Like the G League guys were out there to get a paycheck.
That's the thing is this is a great opportunity for G League guys. All eyes on you. Go do something. Go dunk on Wemby. No,
they were showing out. I mean, they got their ass whooped in the final. It was 26-13. But I mean, they took it to Wemby's team. It was interesting to watch because there's a lot of guys on that. It's the G League Ignite, which are going to be drafted this year. So it's kind of like a pre-showcase for them almost too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like there was the one kid, he's supposed to be like top 10. There's another kid like top 15 pick. So it's cool to see that. I mean, it's young kids.
Can I be a Utah Jazz player?
Huh?
So they might be on the Utah Jazz eventually?
There is potential, yeah, depending on where the Jazz finish and the Thunder finish and how that pick swap happens.
Just depends on, give them 3-4 years. They ask for a trade once they become good. The only thing worse than the NBA All-Star game is being a Jazz fan.
You think, huh? What about being a Panthers fan?
No, I mean, that's close. But like legit, I've been listening to like a bunch of different podcasts and they're all switching to NBA right now. And just every single time, like, where's the worst place to play? What's like, who do you not want to go to? Always Utah, always Jazz. It is. I mean, I left. And so
That's true. You did.
I'm not making millions, so I
You're a
understand.
part of the problem, though.
I'm part of the problem.
Yeah.
Why? Because
You
I told
left.
Raul Neto to kill himself. Oh
Yeah, you led by example.
no, I told Raul Neto I was going to kill myself if he played.
I remember Neto. He was pretty bad, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he was awful, dude. Like, we're not going to start. This is just going to end up being a whole hater episode by me because I hate the NBA All-Star Game. And the worst part about the All-Star Game, in fact, we should kick him out of the NBA, was that bullshit dunk by Jaylen Brown. Are you kidding me? People are jumping
in the dunk
over.
contest.
Yeah.
Okay, no, let's talk about it. You can't make the dunk contest better. All you can do is add people and props. Every dunk's been done.
Bro, he added someone who's 4 feet tall.
Yeah,
and then made him sit down.
But do you know the historical part of that dunk?
No, I don't give a shit, bro.
It was in honor of an old Celtics player who won a dunk contest years and years and years ago, D. Brown.
Okay, so did he put a 4-foot man in a chair and made him sit down?
No, but he did this when he dunked it, which is what Jaylen did. Jaylen just added a person to it.
Added a midget.
Let's add some trampolines, maybe.
That would actually, I would watch that.
You wouldn't, because they do that at halftime. When's the last time you watched them do it at halftime?
They did like a 3v3 slam, like they do. I'm not sure what that league is called. You're telling me I wouldn't watch that? Is it slam ball?
Yeah, it's active right now, and you're not watching it. They have it.
It's
going
not
on.
NBA players. Bro, you give me NBA players doing slam ball? You give me Rudy Gobert? Huh?
Didn't Ice Cube do something with old NBA players?
Big three.
Yeah, he does the big three.
That's just regular. That's regular, like half court basketball. The slam ball is they have trampolines inside the 3-point. Like it's all trampolines inside the 3-point line.
So my thing is
tackle football.
It is. It's very entertaining. The clips are entertaining. Dylan, why are you defending it so much? Like, I know Jaylen Brown's your guy. That was a lame.
No, the dunk contest sucks, but that's not an individual. Like you can't fix that, is what I'm saying. There is nothing you can do that hasn't been done.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone jump from standing on a ball and dunk it.
What if they get a moving car in there and like he's on top of the car?
But do you know what the critique of that is going to be? Is, well, yeah, he just did a regular dunk. He just stood on a ball.
I'm just saying, like, okay,
it's going to get critiqued no matter what. You can't fix it.
That's okay. Then take it away. It's done.
What do you replace it with?
You don't need to replace it. Make All-Star Weekend shorter. All-Star Weekend sucks. The last 2 destinations were Utah and Indianapolis. It sucks. As cool as it is, as a ex-Utah, that's awesome. I wish Utah got more love. But fuck, it sucks.
I'm not disagreeing with you. It's not for the
NFL's trying to get out of Indiana.
You said what?
So even the NFL's trying to get out of Indiana for the combine.
It's not for the casual fan.
Yeah, well, I would. Even the diehard ones are pissed.
But isn't that what it's supposed to be geared to? Is the casual fan like gets to see all the All-Stars play?
NBA, it's an entertainment business, and the worst thing is, I saw all these old videos coming out. Adam Silver, who has taken
he was hyping it up,
was a complete 180 of a commissioner. Everyone a few years ago, this guy's the best commissioner in all sports. No, he gets bitch ass bullied by his players. Like this All-Star Week is going to be great. You guys will be entertained. Blah 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 blah. No.
I think he's trying to integrate too much at once. Like the 3-point contest was miserable to watch because of that goddamn court.
Oh yeah, the LED court, whatever it was.
It was an LED court. It was bright ass green and yellow. I get it. It's a sponsor, Starry, whatever. It was awful. It was so bad, and the players sucked. They were not good. Dame barely won it. Like he missed like 8 of his last 9 shots. He was tied at that point. Yeah, no, he was tied. He hit the very last shot to win by 1.
How
would've
was the
won?
moving
Trae Young,
3-point
right?
and 4-point line?
What was that, Ty?
I heard that they moved the 3-point and had a 4-point line in the game. How was that?
That is not a thing.
What did I watch? It was on TikTok. They said like in the fourth quarter, like the 3-point line was going to be moving.
No,
Not happening.
not a thing.
Dang.
Mm.
I'll have to send you the video. It was about All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, no, it was just a regular 3-point line.
Oh,
I think the thing about the All-Star game itself is it's no defense, and that's what bugs people. But you had Rudy Gobert in there, 3 or 4 years ago, and everybody complained that he's not what you want in the All-Star. Like, you can't have it both ways. Rudy Gobert was selected for being a defensive guy, and everybody complained about him being in the All-Star game. Wrong or right?
You're right, but there's also people hate Rudy Gobert because of the whole COVID situation.
That was before COVID.
But I don't think so.
It was the
2019
year before,
season.
wasn't it? Yeah.
He was there right after Kobe died. That was his first All-Star game.
That was
That was
2020.
before COVID.
So okay, it was same year as COVID, a couple months off. That's my bad.
Is that the one he cried about and he got in?
That was a year before.
Oh.
Yeah, I would cry too if I lost $1 million because of some bitch ass voters.
Yeah, I would too.
Like, come on.
No, but like that's the thing. You can't. The fan vote is what ruins it. If it was just NBA coaches, players, strictly that, you
Or
would get
even-
defensive.
What if, okay, let's fix the All-Star game. I'm Adam Silver. All right. You have
Got some nice hair plugs.
Thank you. Explain to me, so how many voters? There's fan voting, there's media voting, there's coaches voting, just those three? So
I think it's like coaches, players, executives is bunched into one.
Okay. So somehow, some way, so you rank them, right? The most important one, coaches, media, fans. All right. And then do a reverse of that. So let's say the first team of like 5 or whatever, or 5-on-5, strictly the coaches. Like that's the first quarter.
Those are the starters. First quarter.
Yeah, just first quarter. Second quarter, it's the media people who voted. But it's like obviously there's going to be some of the same. So because it's second, you take like let's say they have the same 5 as these 5. So then it's their 5 through 10 that come in. And then third quarter is the fans who they want, because then you're going to get like your Alex Caruso's, you're like guys that are actually like Alex Caruso is actually pretty good, but like just funny names. Like what's his name?
Austin Reeves,
the Antetokounmpo's brother, Giannis's brother. Thanasis, yeah. You get Thanasis in an All-Star game, I'm watching, dude. I'm 100% watching because he's goofy. You know, and maybe switch to where, like, that's the first quarter, you know? Third quarter is the real players, whatnot. Or even, like, there's so many ways I feel like you can fix this game.
So like, it used to be that way almost, in a sense that it was pretty much fan voting only.
Yeah, which is bad.
And
fan voting.
Do you know why they changed it?
Because fans are stupid.
Because Zaza fucking Pachulia had the second most All-Star votes.
Which is hilarious.
Second to Steph Curry. Are you going to watch Zaza Pachulia in the All-Star game?
Bro, he's goofy. If you give it like, if you set up like to where I was saying, where it's like a second quarter strictly fan voting, and I get freaking Zaza versus Taco Fall, hell yeah. Are you kidding me? Or Thanasis versus, I don't know.
So what if instead they did an all-star and a non-star?
I'm just saying, like, it's an entertainment business. Can we get like, and they're trying to adapt it. It seems like pretty simple to me. Like, or even let's make these all-stars who aren't actually going to play, turn them into coaches, bring up the best G League teamers or like an all 6-man team, make them play, and then they get money for it. You know? Like, if these guys aren't going to try, let's get people who do.
It seems
pretty simple.
I saw a thing that was, instead of doing the 2 teams of 13, you make it 4 teams of 7, and you make it pay incentive, right? So you got, 2 teams of 7 play each other. Whoever wins goes to the finals. 2 teams of 7, almost like the Rising Stars, right? But like Thursday night, you'd play, the one team would play. Friday, the other two teams would play. Then Sunday, they come together.
See, that's a good idea too.
That's what I think, that because then you get more guys involved in the All-Star game. It opens, I mean, it essentially only adds like two to four guys, I think.
Yeah.
It's nothing crazy, which every year you have guys who are snubbed. It fixes that problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
but then there's going to be more guys that get snubbed.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just like the college football playoffs. You just keep adding teams till everybody stops bitching.
right.
But I think that would make it very interesting, especially because it still incentivizes guys to try and get every bucket they can because there's only 7 of them playing.
Yeah.
That's just my thoughts.
And I think that's a great idea. An idea that just popped up in my head. Legit, what like basketball can become an ISO sport. You can see, I'm better than you. I can run faster than you. And I can get behind your defense is whack, whatever. Let's take the 14 All-Stars, make a bracket, make them 1v1, and let's see who is the best 1v1 player in the league.
Let's do that instead of dunk contest.
Yes.
Cool.
That's a great idea. In fact, I'm calling Adam Silver after. I'm finding his email. I'm going to get some coin for this idea because, like, literally everyone, like, oh, if LeBron played MJ, LeBron would win one-on-one, no problem. Okay,
100%.
Obviously we can't have that, but, like, we can start that. Give me Kevin Durant versus Anthony Davis, one-on-one. That would be – you're telling me you
many
would watch that?
agree to that?
You said what?
How many guys would agree to that, though?
Well,
I think a lot would.
Maybe the
It's
winner
ego.
gets the NBA gives $500,000 to their charity.
Well, I think ego too. Guys,
Oh,
know
it's squash
they're
and
that
beef
guy.
one-on-one.
Dude, yeah. Or like throw Draymond Green and Rudy Gobert in there, see what happens.
Oh, shit.
That's just
You
WWE,
wild.
my guy.
WWE is getting more ratings than this damn All-Star game.
You just have Draymond Green on
Fucking
one
hillbillies
side.
are watching it, not cultured men.
Just rotate.
Hillbillies are cool.
No,
I'm just saying.
honkies are cool. Hillbillies are not.
The NBA needs to make a decision, and it needs to be, we need to completely adapt and rethink the entire process. Because even the skills challenge, what was it, Scotty Barnes?
So bad.
Ass.
I mean, last year Jordan Clarkson did it high as a height.
Just do, you have 2 ways to go with it, rethink it, and keep on shoot for the stars, and it's probably going to fall short, whatever, but try something new that's going to get people in the door, or scrap it. Hey, this whole weekend, it's a bye week for everybody. Like football. Go to the Bahamas. Just go. Just be done. You know, don't be so greedy that you need this garbage game to make some extra money.
Yeah.
That is, and I'm getting in a bad mood because I'm hating so much. But yeah, my ultimate takeaways are we need to put Jaylen Brown down. He should never be able to play in the NBA ever again. Because
What if he was traded to Utah?
Don't care. And yeah, Donovan Mitchell sucks. Those are my key takeaways.
If you were to scrap the All-Star weekend, you could also kind of do like a play-in tournament or their one tournament for the guys that don't want to go on vacations. Like make your teams of 7, you guys choose, and we've got teams of whatever playing in a tournament, and the one that wins the tournament takes the money.
Yeah,
That'd be interesting.
Instead of all this voting, get the one-on-one tournament going and just send 30 guys, one from each team. Whatever team has the best record, the first 2 get a bye. I don't know.
Or like Steph and LeBron, if they really want to play together for that tournament, they're like, yo, let's team up, make a little team and see how far we can go.
A 2v2 tournament, yeah, would be sick. For sure. For sure.
You guys are coming up with some ideas. You should start a basketball league.
You know what? We should.
And instead of triple option, you can call it triple threat because that's a basketball term.
I'd probably call it the BNBA, Better National Basketball Association.
Pretty sure you're going to get in trouble for using that.
BFL.
All-Star weekend.
Basketball. Oops. The F and NFL stands for football. Hold on. NBL. National Basketball League.
Why not?
Definitely got to be a thing.
Definitely got to be a thing.
It's
Okay,
Australian.
so naming rights, we'll get to it. But there's some ideas. I'm gonna go see if the Cube, since he's out of the Mavs, wanna sponsor me. But I'm pretty sure I can fix really any problem. Like you could throw at me, I'm pretty sure I could fix it. Basketball, football, gardening.
How do I fix my slice in golf?
You want to choke up, make sure your face is flat down and facing in.
What do you mean facing in? Like towards my body?
I mean, you're obviously like, this is like a huge like mountain of money I'm sitting on by giving you free tips. So maybe I start like an OnlyFans type thing where you have to pay for this knowledge.
Okay.
And so I'll get back to you on it if you really want me to fix it.
I mean, do I not get the homie discount?
No, I'll give you a discount, sure.
I mean,
it's not going to be free.
Supposed to come see me in a month, and you said no.
But no, you can talk to my wonderful mother and girlfriend about that, and my boss. Even my girlfriend or my mom's coming out, and I don't have that time off either. So,
no, I was told I was going to see you in March.
I know, and I'm a bad person. I'm a liar.
She tried to bring his mom in, it didn't work, so she called the boss.
my problem is I stalled on buying the ticket. I was like, because I looked at the tickets, like $350. I was like, oh, they'll drop. In February, I feel like prices drop, and then it was really it's my fault for lack of action taking. The planning was there, action wasn't there. I have learned my lesson. I plan on coming. I don't know yet. I'm not gonna lie to you again. I will figure it out because
you got to come in September.
It might be September and I might stay a week there, and just because we'll do the draft. We'll obviously go gamble, I hope. Touch peanuts.
I thought you were saying September because, like, you're going to have your kid around September, not going to lie.
Oh.
Are you having your kid in September?
Yeah, end of September,
There's
end of August.
Zero way you will be hosting a draft party if your wife is 9 months pregnant.
We'll probably
she does not want a bunch of 10 dudes over.
We'll do it off location.
That's crazy because I got a house.
Huh?
That's crazy because I got a house that can fit everyone.
There we go.
There we go. He just committed.
He did commit. And it's
only if Kaden comes. If Kaden doesn't come, then I don't.
It's a little more central too, right? You're probably more central. Mm-hmm.
Pretty much everyone lives in Salt Lake.
No, bro, I literally kicked Jackson out because he wasn't able to do a live draft, and then he's a bitch and didn't pay, so he got kicked out again. So I'll do it again.
Hopefully he watches this and knows.
Oh, yeah.
Well, send it straight to him.
Do we feel good about the NBA All-Star that turned into whatever this is?
I do. I feel good about it.
Let's everyone go around and just rate the weekend, All-Star weekend 1 through 10, starting with Tyler.
We'll give it a 1 out of 10 because I watched 1 out of probably 10-ish events.
Okay. Dylan, you're a little bit more NBA. Let's get it clear. You are, like, if gun to your head, only get a pick to watch the Eagles or the Celtics play, you're picking the Celtics.
100%.
Right? Okay, so all right, go ahead.
100%. Basketball through and through. 6.5.
Wow.
And that's biased because I look at the All-Star game for what it is at the same time. It's just dudes going out there and balling. Like watching a dude pull up from half court and drain a shot, I'm like, that's fucking cool.
That is a good point because in high school, when you see one person shooting half courts, everyone starts hucking them up, which is an underrated feeling with the boys. But doing it and watching it is completely. I
like watching it too. I just like watching dudes and balls.
Clip it.
Why we do this pod?
I would. Yeah, I mean, if Adam Silver listens to me and kicks Jaylen Brown out of the league, I'll give it a 10. But until then, I'll probably stick it at a 3.
That's fair. Well, on that note, folks, thank you for watching. We will be sure to hate even more next week. Peace.